Arch, welcome to Never Been Asked, where ideally I'm going to ask you questions you've never been asked before. You haven't been asked too many throughout your career, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
How did you end up with so much more juice than Payne and Eli?
We're coached here to have a lot of juice, so I think I gotta bring the juice or else they're gonna get mad at me. I think Red Bull gives me a lot of juice.
And wings.
And wings, yeah.
Was there an age where you knew that you were faster than your uncles?
I watched them growing up, and they're actually faster than you think. Like, I remember in 7th grade, I went and worked out with Eli, and like it was kind of neck and neck. But they are faster than you think, but I think by high school, I was faster.
Okay, Eli, 1.8 yards per rushing attempt for his career. Just looked that up the other day. Okay, I'm a New Yorker. I'm curious, what do you think is the most southern aspect of the South?
I think like a lot of the kids growing up have really good manners. Like, I remember we have a coach, Mike Bamonte, who I like a lot. I'll say like, yes, sir, to him, and he'd be like, shut up.
Why, because that's too formal?
Yeah.
Do you call people Mr. and Mrs. so-and-so?
Yeah.
You do that growing up? Yes, yeah, never, that would be strange to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so manners, I like that. Now, growing up, did you have a favorite mixtape highlight of a player that you liked watching?
I liked watching the mixtapes of John Moran at Murray State.
Any football players?
Johnny Manziel.
Okay.
Yeah, dog.
Would you say that's your favorite player of all time to watch, quarterback-wise?
I like watching Josh Allen.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you like the scramble, you like the mobile
Yeah,
ability.
he's a
I
good
like
player.
that. Say you're commuting to class. Would you rather commute to class on an actual Longhorn, or you're riding a unicycle and Coach Sark is always on your back?
I'd probably rather go on a Longhorn. Yeah.
I would say so.
I think a good break from him would be good.
Now it's time for the people to really get to know you.
Okay.
So I'm going to name a category. Tell me what you think the greatest of all time in that category is. Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with quarterback.
I think Tom Brady.
Okay. Non-football athlete.
Michael Jordan.
Okay. Video game.
NCAA, college football.
The most recent one, or the ones back
Yeah,
in the
the
day?
recent one, recent
okay.
one.
What about a college football game you've witnessed or watched on TV? Just a game you've watched.
Game I've watched, probably the Kick Six.
Ooh, Alabama, Auburn. Okay. Social media follow.
Josh Allen.
So this is your guy. Musical
dog.
artist.
Musical artist, I like Luke Combs.
Ooh, okay. TV show.
I just watched Ozark.
Okay.
Pretty good, yeah.
Jason Bateman fan?
Yeah.
Okay. What about route? Either to run or to throw to?
I like throwing a post.
Who doesn't? Movie.
Movie, Wolf of Wall Street. It's a good one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Margot
like that.
Robbie.
Vacation destination.
Somewhere tropical. Mexico, Bahamas.
Okay. We'll go to Turks
Yeah, Turks.
with your boys. Invention.
Invention. Whew. I would say Snapchat.
Oh, I like that. I got the printing press. You got Snapchat. Now, as an aspiring media member, what could I ask you at halftime of a game on the sidelines that you would actually be engaged or interested in what I'm saying?
Yeah, not much.
So it's kind of a hopeless prospect for
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Pretty dialed in at that point.
And you're tired as well, right?
Yeah.
Do you black out during those moments?
Not black out, but like I'm not in the mood for an interview, right?
I mean, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Are you in a mood for right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm in a great
Now,
mood.
Photos emerge of you dressed as Scooby-Doo, similar to your hero, Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what type of dog do you think you are?
I don't know. I never had a dog growing up, so I'm not like real smart in that area, but I would say some sort of lab.
Do you have that dog in you?
I think so. I hope so.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I truly do. Now this
I think you have that dog in you too.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now this is just an idea I had. You know Taco Fall, the
Yeah,
basketball player?
basketball
All right, so
player.
what's stopping them from being a secret weapon in the red zone?
Yeah. I think that's a great idea.
Like, do you actually think they're too big to be successful? Why hasn't this happened yet?
I think once you get in the red area, I mean, be a go-to target.
Well, who's faster, Arch Manning or I Show Speed?
Probably him. He's pretty fast.
He's a generational
Yeah.
athlete.
Yeah.
Now, are you aware of AJ and Big Justice Bring the Boom?
I don't know much about it, but I am.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I know Quinn did the dance.
Yeah.
Did he show
Quinn was
you?
all up into that.
Did he show you?
He was one of the first guys to show me.
So I'm going to pitch you some celebrations. We're going to disregard unsportsmanlike conduct. All we want to do, boom or doom, okay?
Okay.
However you score the touchdown, you recreate that exact play on College Football 25 on the Jumbotron.
That's a boom.
A big boom or a medium
That's like a
boom?
medium boom.
Okay. Take off the helmet, throw on a cowboy hat, and ride a honky-tonk mechanical bull.
I guess that's a boom. There's a lot going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's up to you to do the boom or doom. I'm not
Okay, yeah.
offended at all.
All right.
Reenact the iconic monologue from Any Given Sunday through the PA system. It shows your acting ability and your commercial ability.
Doom.
Not an actor?
Not an actor.
Get the whole team involved, execute a 100-man line dance.
I like that. that's a boom. I like getting the team involved.
Okay. Now the Texas mascot reveals itself to be Big Justice standing on Big AJ's shoulders.
This is brain rot.
Together y'all hit the hardest boom dance in recorded
I
history.
think that's a boom.
That's a big boom. What's one skill set outside of football you're confident you're one of the best in the world in?
If I don't want to listen to something, I can zone out pretty good.
We might have some competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a skill, but Who was the most unstoppable athlete?
Is that a skill?
It's an activity.
Yeah.
Who's the most unstoppable athlete in video game history?
I think, wasn't Bo Jackson really good at that?
Like Tech Mobile.
Yeah.
You were not alive for that, were you?
Yeah, but he was unstoppable.
That's still a correct answer.
Yeah.
Show your history.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wise amongst my ears.
When you're watching a film about sports or football, is it hard for you to separate the art from how bad the players are at football?
It is hard.
Yeah, anything in particular?
No, I just remember seeing a clip when I was scrolling through reels of this actor throwing a football. I was like, oh gosh.
Now we know about your brothers, but I'm curious, who was a prime Cooper Manning's player comparison?
I think he'd be a little bit like Brock Bowers.
He was a tight end?
I think he would have ended up being a little more of a tight end.
Got it. Have you seen his game tape?
Yeah, I've seen some of his high school highlights.
Has he made sure he showed you?
Yeah, he has.
Now, if you could only listen to 3 artists pregame, who would they be for the rest of your life?
For the rest of my life, I think it's gonna be a hot take. So I'd have to have like Future for my rap, or like, oh no, Young Boy, repping the boot. I would say Luke Combs for country, and some sort of pop. I like Kesha.
Why not?
Hot take.
Kesha has some of the biggest bangers ever, and
Yeah.
they've stood the test of
Yeah, they
time
stood
as
the test
well.
of time.
She made TikTok 20 years ago.
Exactly.
All right. Can you ace the Arch Manning trivia that encapsulates some of the Manning family?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Your grandpa started 139 games for the Saints.
yeah.
How many did he win?
Not many.
Correct?
Yeah.
We're just gonna say correct. It was 35.
35. Yeah. I was
How-
gonna say yeah. I was gonna say that.
How many consecutive starts did Eli make?
A lot. A lot. He made a lot. Can you give me like a number range?
150 to 250.
200.
210 from 04 to 2017.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
he
is
was,
ridiculous.
He was durable.
What is Peyton's career high in touchdown passes for one game?
One game, 7.
7, correct, with Denver. Now,
Ravens.
how many total touchdown passes did you throw in high school?
Total?
Total touchdown passes.
Ooh. Like 100?
115. What is your overall rating in CFB 25?
Like a 75?
So humble. 87.
Okay, 87.
Who did you throw your first career touchdown pass to at Texas?
Silas Bolden.
Correct. What was your overall
He's a
record?
dog, by the way. Shout out Silas.
What was your overall record in high school?
Ooh. Like 30 and 10?
34 and 9.
Okay.
Basically correct. How long did it take for you to lose your student ID?
Like a week.
Or is that something that's common for you?
I try not to lose that much, but yeah, I lost it pretty quickly.
I mean, I try not to lose things too, but I can't help it. Could you survive 1 year in medieval times for $100 million? Not the establishment, like you travel back in time to the Middle Ages. 1 year.
Do I get to bring stuff?
No, you don't. Well, what would you even bring?
Like some contacts?
You can bring contacts. Yes, sure. You can definitely bring contacts. Do you have bad vision?
Yeah, I wear contacts.
What is each of your eyes? What are you working with?
I'm farsighted. No, I'm nearsighted.
So you can't see far.
Can't see far.
Yet you throw a crazy good deep ball.
Contacts help.
So I'm saying you could survive with the contacts.
I think I could for 100 mil.
If you could ride around with one exotic animal always by your side, which would it be?
I like that Longhorn idea from earlier.
Okay, we'll take that. We'll go
Yeah.
with that. If you could have anyone dead or alive watch a Texas game from the sidelines, who's getting the field pass?
I would say maybe Big Justin.
We can definitely make that happen. Give a big boom. Arch, what is your favorite saying?
That's tough.
Really?
Yeah.
What's my favorite saying? That's my favorite saying too.
Yeah. Great
That's
minds
tough.
think alike.
Now, 60% of fans think they could step into a college game and complete 2 passes.
How many plays do they get?
They're in the whole game.
Okay. Yeah, I think they can complete 2 passes.
I got one more question for you. Would you rather have the vocal abilities of the weekend or get 3 days off every weekend, no matter what you're doing?
3 days off every weekend.
Out of all these questions, how many have you never been asked before?
I think probably all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. No one ever gives me the 100%.
Yeah.
But
I think that was
appreciate it.
Hundo P.